Hey, today I'm doing a pick a card for what does your soul need to focus on in 2022. So happy new year and let's get into it. You're going to be able to choose from three different piles, three different card decks. The first deck is the Trinity Oracle by Alana Fairchild. The Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards by Kyle Gray. That's deck number 2. And deck number 3 is the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. So, number 1, turn around, Trinity Oracle. Number 2, Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. And number 3, the Psychic Tarot. So take a deep breath while I shuffle these cards and we could get started. Alright, so 1, 2, or 3. Just let, your intuition and your spirit lead you to whatever number and whatever deck. Alright, so let's get started. If you chose deck number 1, which is the Trinity Oracle deck, look at this beautiful box and this beautiful artwork. I love this deck. If you chose deck number 1, I'm going to be going from love, career, and I'm going to also go through what you need to focus on spiritually for 2022. So we're going to start with career. All right. All right. So in your career, all right, your spirit guides, angels are already coming to me. And first things first, your spirit guides keep bringing up, I got this card, which is Gauri Devi. You see this woman's face, half is like dark and half is light. Spirit keeps saying that some of you, or it could be a lot of you, are going to be going through in 2022. You're going to be able to see that your job, you're going to be like, this job really isn't that bad. Yeah, my boss is annoying. Yeah, my coworkers are annoying. I really don't get paid much, but your guides keep saying you're going to turn a new leaf in your career. So whatever your career is, you're going to be like, have that aha moment where you're like, okay, you know what? I really don't like this, but it's getting me from point A to point B. I could pay my bills. I could feed myself. I could take care of myself. So they keep saying whatever your career may be, they keep saying, if you're thinking about quitting your job, they said this is not the year to be like, I'm done. Fuck it. Excuse my language, but I'm done with this. They keep saying that get your ducks in order, which means get your finances in order, get your knowledge, what your jobs are going to be teaching you in order, and get all the experience that you can with this career that you have. And if you want to maybe next year be like, I'm done with this, I'm ready to go to bigger and better, they said next year will be better to make that transition. But this year, they said don't do it. Also with career, your spirit guides keep mentioning, for those of you who are letting others affect you, spirit keeps saying that you need to develop a sense of protection. And what I mean by that is, people talk about like auras and protection stones and all this stuff. Your spirit guides keep saying that you need to protect your mind. And as you can see in this card, this woman, it's like she's kind of in her own little space. Your spirit guides keep saying that in your career, you are letting the distractions of other coworkers, maybe that supervisor that you don't like, she doesn't like you or she doesn't like you, you're letting that really affect you. So in your career, if it's something that you really want to do, you see yourself doing in the future, your spirit guides keep saying, block these people out and go to work and do what you need to do. So yes. So we're going to move on to love. Love for 2022, if you did choose the Trinity Oracle deck. Your spirit guides, they keep mentioning fairness. We got this card. See how it's split down the middle? There's that dark side and that light side. Your spirit guides are coming through and they're saying, for those of you that are single, they keep mentioning being fair. Seeing that, yes, another person might not be perfect, but your spirit guides keep saying, but you're not perfect either. Giving people chances. Getting to know people, because I get that there's some of you who you meet a person, you might go on a date with them, and then they might say one thing that you don't like, and you're like, okay, I'm done talking to them. or they say they don't like pasta and I like pasta, so we're not going to get along. I can't date them. Your guides keep saying, get to know them more. Don't be just so quick to cut them off and give them the cold shoulder like how this person is doing in this photo. Really open up your heart, open up your mind to get to know different people, because your spirit guides keep saying you never know who might be that true love for you. For those of you in a relationship, all right, let's see. For those of you who are married, you know, seeing somebody in a committed relationship, let's see what Spirit has to say for 2022. Okay. For 2022, your guide said you need to focus on being heard. See how these two skulls, one's up here, one down here. Some of you guys feel like this. You feel like your partner does not listen to you. Your guide keeps saying, speak up, speak up. Don't be afraid to let your opinion matter. Don't feel like that person is above you. They have like authority over you. Like they're going to tell you what to do and you have to listen to it. Speak up. If you don't like something, say something. Because you're going to be like this. You're going to be like going through years of regret. Oh my gosh, I wish I would have told my partner that I don't like this. I don't know. I don't like their friends. I don't like this. I don't like their dog. I don't like their cat. You guys keep saying, do not hold your tongue. Also, for those who are in a relationship, I do see a shift of energy. I see this shift of energy coming where you are going to start changing. You see this skull right here with like the root chakra symbol and like that big, beautiful flower in the background. I keep getting this energy of changing, you and your partner changing, maybe changing the way you think about things, changing the way that you act. Even, I keep seeing people like, oh, you know what, I don't want to end up like, for example, I don't want to end up like this couple, or my uncle and his wife, or my cousin and his ex-wife, my mom and my dad. I don't want to end up like that. I keep seeing a lot of you guys working towards those generational curses. And you see that root chakra, that's where all the generational curses, you know, occur within bloodlines. I see you and your partner really like, you know what, let's change the way we communicate. Let's change the what we do on weekends. You know, I don't want to sit on the couch all day. I want to go out and have fun. And you know, what do you like to do, or what have you always wanted to do? I do see a big shift in that energy for 2022. A lot more direct communication coming for those of you who are struggling with it. So that's for love. And next I'm going to go on to spiritually. What do your guides want you to focus on spiritually in 2022? All right. Ooh, okay. For those of you who focus and are having trouble attaining money or wealth, spiritually your guides keep coming through, and they keep saying that the reason why you might be struggling, or if you have money, you're always wanting more money. They keep saying that it has to do with like the women in your family. It could be your grandmother, great grandmother. Right? Like I never met them, but they keep saying that the mother wound is deep, right? Resides deep in you. So you might say, hey, you know what? I have all the money in the world, blah, blah, blah. But your spirit guides keep saying that for you, sometimes it's not enough. Or you're like, I'm always struggling for money. Your spirit guides keep saying that. Break that curse. I got this card. See that red, like boa flower, and see that woman's hand up, and it's like, stop. Spirit keeps saying that. Pay attention. First, become aware how that woman has her hand up. Become aware of your blocks to prosperity. It doesn't always have to be money. It could be happiness. Some people say, you know, I make all this money and I'm happy because I can afford all this stuff. But if it's actual literal a money thing with you, the spirit keeps saying, break that curse and break that chain. And they say that you will be more at peace with your earnings. And for those of you who do struggle financially, if you do break that mother wound, you will be able to pull in the money that you need. So get those clearing, get those healings, and just go forth. We have a really good product. It's a house clearing candle. It's literally for a big home, but it's also for breaking generational curses. So if you go and purchase that, make sure to email us. Go to TrinityOracles.com where you can purchase all our new products. And if you're interested in the breaking of the curses with this candle, please feel free to email us. It's a whole like setup that Jasmine came up with, and it's really, really effective. So that's for you guys spiritually, for those who chose deck number 1. All right, so we're going to move on to deck number 2, which is the cute little owl cards, the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck by Kyle Gray. So let's see what your angels and guides have to say about your career in 2022 for those of you who chose deck number 2. All right, so I got this card, the Broken Arrow, and it says embrace the energy of peace, but I got it upside down. Upside down. Usually when cards are upside down, it's usually not that good. Spirit keeps saying what you need to focus on for 2022. I'm getting this energy of someone who's all over the place. They don't know which way they're going, up or down. See these arrows going to this side, this side. I keep getting, you need to focus on focusing. You need to focus on which direction do you want to take your life. Your they said especially in terms of career. I see a lot of people, they're like, I could be a singer, but I also want to be a dancer, but if that doesn't work out, you know, I might go into writing. Your spirit guides keep saying slow down and find your focus. Because your guides keep saying once you slow down, you'll be able to literally see the forest through the trees and be able to be on the direct path that you want to be in. I got the next card is Earth Guardian. You guys need to, like this card says, stay rooted and grounded. A lot of you guys are not grounded. A lot of you guys, it's like I get this big anxious feeling, and your spirit guides are like, go outside, or if you can't, if it's snowing or whatever, depending on the weather that you're in. The spirit keeps saying, grab a grounding stone, black tourmaline, obsidian. We have some of those in our store if you would like to purchase. They are blessed. Grab those and hold on to those and just ask your spirit guides to ground you and root you in whatever decisions that you need to make, because they said that your career and your livelihood depends on it. If you are not grounded and rooted and you're all over the place, they said that your career will never take off. That career that you always want. Also, for those who are like employed and you work under somebody, they keep saying that, they keep saying focus on yourself. Focus on what you are there to do. If there's some drama, don't be a part of it. Just be like, you know, I'm gonna sit at my desk. I'm gonna do this. If it's lunchtime, I'm gonna eat my lunch and then I'm gonna come back to work. They keep saying do not dip yourself in other people's drama and business. You got hired there for a reason. You're good at what you do, so focus on that. All right, so we're gonna move on to love. Okay, so let's see what you guys have to say about love. Okay. Ooh, okay. So for those of you, I'm gonna start with the relationship people. I got the card Peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right. If you are in a relationship, your spirit guides keep saying, sometimes you have to take a loss. You might want to speak up and say something and really stick it to a person, but your guides keep saying, do not do it. Those words could hurt. Even if you're like, I want to tell the truth, I want to say what I feel to them. I got this oracle card and it's wait for important information. It's upside down. Your guides keep saying whatever you have to say. You might be like, man, my husband or wife, they make me so angry. I want to tell them off. I want to tell them how I feel. Your guides keep saying, wait. Do not speak, because those words will hurt that person. That person might, spirit keeps saying that person could walk away from you. If you do say something that it really hits them in the heart, hold on, bite your tongue, hold on to it, because you could literally, potentially be pushing somebody out the door. Okay, for all of you, all you singles out there, I got the Guardian Angel card. You are not alone. For those of you who are single, who are like, when is my partner coming? I keep going on all these dates or I'm on these dating apps and nothing's happening. Your spirit guides keep saying you are not alone. One angel said, we already know what you want. Just focus on yourself and we'll bring it to you. So, they're there And they're listening to what you say. They're listening to all the cries, all the fears of being alone. They are there for you, and they're like, we're it's funny, they said they're creating the perfect person. You can see this is like that triangle. So it's like the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. They're going to bring it to you. Be patient. And stop looking. They said every time you go somewhere, don't be like, oh my God, I feel like that guy's my soulmate. Not every person that you meet or make eye contact with at the grocery store is your man or your woman. Let it go. You can think they're cute, but keep it moving. And I also got, for the next card for singles in their love life, I got the She-Wolf. Unleash the wild within. This card is a beautiful card with this wolf on it. Your spirit guides keep saying that if you are single and you are looking, I keep getting this energy. Your spirit guides wants you to discover yourself. What makes you happy? What makes you sad? What makes you angry? What are your passions? Because they keep saying that when a person does come in your life, you tend to focus solely on them. You see how the wolf is covering this person, the woman's head. They said that that person's actions, that person's thoughts, that person's emotions, that person's interests, likes, dislikes become yours. And spirit is like, that's not how it should be. So find out, unleash that wild side. Go and, I don't know, go do something fun, and you know that you will enjoy, instead of getting swept up in another person when they come into your life. And your spirit's like, do not be desperate. Do not just take a guy and go, or girl, or whoever, or go out with them just because they asked for your number and went on a date. Spirit is like, you do not owe anybody nothing. So that's for all you singles out there. All right, so let's move into spirituality. All right, goodness gracious. All right, spiritually, I got 2 upside down cards for you. The card is Autumn. Release the old and reset. It is upside down. And then the next card is beautiful. It's a White Witch. Be the light. Then it's upside down too. So spiritually, your angels keep coming in, and they keep saying, this is a year to really get to know yourself. Being happy with yourself. If you're like, I feel like I'm not perfect enough for somebody, I'm not perfect enough to have the career that I want, your spirit guides keep saying, you are worth it. Do not feel bad about yourself. How this Autumn card, you're going to be releasing old stagnant energies. They keep saying, even from like the age of 6, when you're like, I keep getting the age of 6 is really important to you. I don't know, maybe you went through some bullying, maybe there was a death in the family, and when that death happened or the bullying happened, you're like, dang, I was never the same. I used to be, a little wild 6-year-old, and then that happened, and I just, didn't want to play with the other kids, or, do certain things that I used to do. I keep getting a shedding of old light, and I got the White Witch. They keep saying that ever since like maybe those events happened, you've been in like the dark. That's why this White Witch is turned completely over. You're like, man, I used to do all sorts of things before this and this happened. Spirit keeps saying that you're going to come out of it. I used to paint. Oh my gosh, I bought some paint, went to the store and got some paint. Now I'm painting like I used to. So they said you're going to be coming spiritually out of old patterns that do not serve you anymore. So be on the lookout for that, which is really good. All right. So thank you for those who chose deck number 2, which is the Angels and Ancestors deck. We're going to move on to the Psychic Tarot deck by John Holland. All right. All right, so we're going to talk about love first. And in terms of love, for those of you who chose deck number 3, goodness gracious. In love, for all you singles out there, I keep getting this energy of pushing yourself onto people, trying to make somebody like you. Like with this Hope card, see this guy, he's like pushing out that energy of light. There's a person in the middle. I keep getting that you are the type of person, it could resonate with you, that when you like somebody, you don't put your eggs in different baskets. You just focus on that one individual. Instead of going out there and getting to know somebody, you're just like, this is the person that I like. I'm gonna focus on them solely. Spirit keeps saying that in terms of love for singles, they said go and meet different people. Put yourself out there. Do not focus on one person. They said that if you do focus on one person, they said you're going to regret it. So go out there and have fun. And if you decide to stay alone, then your spirit guides are like, hey, that's great too. Whatever you decide to do. For those of you who are coupled up, married, in a relationship, right. Okay. If you want a family, for those of you who are like, you know what, we want kids, I keep getting a hesitancy from the person who makes more in the relationship. They might be like, oh my gosh, I want to give my wife and kids or husband and kids or whoever it may be this big beautiful home, but I can't afford it. I can't do it. That's the energy that's going to be coming out for in general 2022 of I don't think this is going to happen. I want to get out of this living situation and go to something better. Your spirit guides keep saying it will happen for you. They keep saying put it out there as if you want it to happen, and it will. Start looking at neighborhoods. Start looking at places, the schools you want your, these kids or future kids to go to. The neighborhood. Start getting into that swing of motion. For those of you who already do have children, Spirit keeps saying that there is another child on the way in 2022. For those of you who already have kids and you're like, maybe I want another one, but I'm not sure. Spirit keeps saying that there is another child coming. So be prepared for a fuller house. All right, so we're gonna move from love to career. So for those of you who chose deck number 3, all right, let's see what the angels and spirit guides have to say for your career. Oh wow. Okay. I'm getting those who are into the entrepreneurship, who do run their business. They did say that 2022, you could feel like there's roadblocks. And you see this card that says disruption, and this guy, he's like on all, his body's kind of like separated, and one part of him is this way, one part of him is that way. They keep saying that you're going to be feeling like you were being stretched thin. So if you work for yourself, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm doing everything. Yeah, you might have, might be you might be working with somebody else, but it's like all this work is going to fall on you, and you're going to be like, what the heck? Do I need to hire some more people? I might not have the money to hire more people. Spirit keeps saying that when there is a will, there is a way, and they keep saying that stop being so hard on yourself. So if you are an entrepreneur, they said, don't be afraid to reach out to others. I keep getting that. Other entrepreneurs, somebody who might be doing the same thing that you're doing, asking maybe your customers what you need, or how could I make this easier for you if you're going to buy my products. They said you need to work smarter, not harder. So that's for entrepreneurs out there. For those of you who are working for somebody, I get the card of prosperity begins. So for those of you this year, if you're waiting on that raise, it is coming. It is coming. The spirit keeps saying it's going to be unexpected. You might feel like you're doing bad at your job, and next thing you know, they're like, hey, you want to give you $10, $20 more, and you're like, what? Oh my gosh. So this year is the year, they keep saying the year of raises for people. Also people who are in a career working for somebody, I'm getting the need to move forward within, but it's like within like the company that you work for. So what if your spirit keeps saying, if you guys are like maybe like a lower level in the company, I keep seeing that choice or that decision to go into something else. If you're like, I was a regular associate, but I think I want to maybe go into like management. Spirit is like, do it. You can do it. So if you're looking into that, go for it. Because they said that they keep saying you're ready to mature, and this is the sacral chakra card. You're ready to mature, and you're ready to own in on that energy that you've been feeling. They said you've been ignoring it, but now this year is not gonna be the time to ignore that itch to move forward. So go ahead and do it. All right, so I'm going to move on to spiritually. What to expect in 2022 if you chose deck number 3. Okay, your spirit guides keep saying stop being so negative. Stop being the party pooper. Just sit back and have fun. And unfold those arms. That's what spirit keeps saying. Unfold those arms. Have fun. You see this guy, he's like really basking in the ambience of that the fountains. It says spiritual and material prosperity. They said once you learn, they keep saying light to lighten up more, you'll be like, I feel like a kid again. This is what I've been needing. And it said spiritually, for those of you might not feel like you know what you need to heal. It's going to come with obstacles and challenges. You're like, oh my gosh, I have so much I need to heal. What do I need to heal first? What do I do? What do I do? What do I heal from? Your spirit guides keep saying, listen to the way that you speak to yourself. So spiritually, if you are negative towards yourself, if you're negative towards others, really sit with yourself and see where that's coming from and heal that, so you can start speaking life into yourself, speaking life into others. And they said, your spirit guides, like, it'll make you feel better. Also spiritually, they said for 2022, a lot of you are going to feel like you're on top of the world. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, I had this breakthrough. I could literally stand like this guy, on top of outside the mountain and really just scream and be like, oh my gosh, 2022 was my year. I learned to be a better me, and that feels good. I just really conquered everything. I found the relationship that I've always wanted, or I'm finally happy single. Like, you're really going to have that aha moment, and you're going to want to tell everybody. So go ahead and tell everybody. Also, spiritually, they keep mentioning that for those of you who chose pile number 3, they keep saying that you're going to be more on the quieter side. You're going to want to sit with yourself and like really think about some things. You're like, you know what? If this situation could be different, what would it look like? But spirit keeps saying that you need to feel it. So if you're like, oh my gosh, what does it feel like if I became a manager? It's going to feel so good. Spirit is also bringing up the product of the good juju candle, because they said that a lot of you guys need the good juju in your life, because some of you guys aren't going to be able to feel like you could lift your mood and get to that point. So purchase your good juju candle, since it's a mood lifter. It really is. It makes you feel all good and giddy inside, so you can go and accomplish your goals. So thank you for those of you who chose deck number 3. That was your message from the angels and your guides. I want to say Happy New Year. Thank you to everybody who subscribed to our channel, who leaves comments. We love reading your comments. Some of you guys are really funny. Your angels love you. Your guides love you. And shop TrinityOracles.com. We are no longer on Etsy, so go ahead and shop TrinityOracles.com. We have our candles, Spirit, where you at? We do have new labels for some of them. It's the same great magic, different look. So go ahead and purchase your house clearing candles to clear out that energy from 2022. Purchase your love candles, purchase your crystals, purchase your white salt. I wish I had it with me, but I don't. Purchase your salt so you can sprinkle it around your desk at work if you got some of those annoying coworkers. Yes, so until next time, bye.